Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Saturday the 28th of October, and as promised, we've been leading up to it all month, haven't we? But we're now at this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. So some really big energy. As much as I love seeing these beautiful big energy full moons, I do get a headache pretty much every time there is one. So if you, like me, are struggling with a bit of a headache or lack of sleep, then yes, I feel for you. But anyway, let's see what we've got. I'm going to use a couple of different packs today. All right, we've got the Hermit here in our Light Seers Tarot. And I do like the peace that she I don't know if you can see that, but she does look very peaceful. And there's light coming out around her. And I feel, even though it's not the fall, I do feel like she's on the same kind of point that the fall is at, you know, at the top of that cliff. But I feel like she's come back to that point. Maybe that's relevant. Maybe it's kind of, you know, when you have that amazing start of an adventure and you're the fool and you resonate with the fool very much. And then there's a time of reflection when you look back and think, God, if I'd have known then what I know now, maybe I'd have done things differently, or I've learnt so much, whatever it is. I feel like there's a point of reflection there, looking back. And don't forget, this whole eclipse cycle is very reflective because it started in November 2021. It was actually, I think, the 19th of November 2021. I look back on my journals actually yesterday, where I was then, and I was quite shocked by what was going on and what I was thinking, and it's made me realise how far I've come in that time. A lot happens in nearly 2 years, doesn't it? So perhaps you'll be feeling that energy today. I'm going to use my crystal tarot now, just to get a little bit more of a message, and also because I think crystals are really lovely to work with in full moons. Obviously, you charge your crystals out in the full moon if you've got a good place for them to go. If it's pouring with rain, maybe just your windowsill, as long as it's facing, as long as the moon can get there. Right, what we got here? Oh, okay. Well, we've got the Lovers. We had the Lovers yesterday, didn't we, with those two honeybees? If you didn't see that, go back and have a look. I'm about 90% sure this is rose quartz, but let's just double check. Let's just be thorough. Yes, it is. All right, and obviously we know rose quartz is the Lover's crystal. It's the stone of love, enhancing relationships and commitment. So we've said all along, this eclipse season is very heart-centered. The fact that the Lovers has come out 2 days in a row in different guises, I do feel is very, very relevant. But this is the crystal tarot. So, you know, don't forget there's this rose quartz, and rose quartz is unconditional love. But I feel that that's first and foremost for you, having unconditional love for yourself, not allowing yourself to be put in positions where you are less than who you are, or even, how can I say it, that doesn't feel right. That's what the Hermit's looking in at. Where have I got this beautiful equality? Where have I got this give and take, this equal partnerships in my life? I feel like this Hermit's looking down here, and I think we've said this before, but a real cups journey this week, but it's all about getting and deserving equal, happy, loving relationships, and also feeling that yourself. So there's a real spotlight on our relationships at the moment. And obviously if the Lovers card comes out, there is an element of choice there. Now, every full moon is a really good opportunity to let things go that no longer serve us, but we don't always do that. But I really do feel today, with this full moon lunar eclipse, it's now or never. This is the time really to make that choice, and the choice is going to be unconditional love. Where do you get that? Where do you feel it? Where are you not feeling it? So it can be scary letting things go. It can be scary getting that kind of awakening, because obviously don't forget the Hermit is all about enlightenment, seeing things clearly, having that light shone on a particular area of your life that maybe you've been kept in the dark over, or you're just not wanting to look at. It might be a bit of shadow work, it might be just things you just don't want to face, but here they are now. It's got the beautiful light, shining a light on everything to do with our head and our heart. And sometimes our head is our ego, so it talks us out of doing what's really right for us. So some really powerful tarot cards there for us for our full moon lunar eclipse. I expected nothing less, and I feel like we've been building up for this for a long time. But what I would say is the universe having 2 major arcana cards today is really and truthfully saying, please trust us. You've seen and you understand why. You know you've got to make some choices. Please trust us that if you are guided by your heart and you make decisions that feel right for you, we will support you. We have got your back. We are there for you. So with that in mind, I'm going to pick an angel message, because don't forget, you've always got guides around supporting you. And I think sometimes when we look up at that big moon in the sky and do our moon bathing, or probably not in October, I would think, unless you're in a lovely warm country. But, you know, it does make us feel very connected. With some beautiful stars in the sky at the minute. Jupiter's really, really bright in the sky here. Right. That one jumped out. Okay. Conditions aren't favourable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help, guide and comfort you. Okay, that seems like it seems like it's contradicting the idea of this full moon being this point where we let go. But I can't help thinking that this is the idea of, again, those choices between our head and our heart, because our ego does often take centre stage and talk us out of things. So I feel like this wait, a look into other options, is giving us again that message that there is always 2 ways round things. Yeah, there's always another option for us. So if there is an element of choices being made, or you feeling like you're going down a path you don't want to go down, then I do feel like, yeah, these choices, these lovers cards coming in are just getting you to wait and have a little bit of a think about stuff as well. Often our learned behaviour makes us follow the same patterns over and over again. But this is not the time now to follow our learned behaviour and carry on doing the same patterns. It just isn't. There's something new out there. There's something you've not seen. So by all means, yeah, that, you know, by the light of this moon, you may well get inspiration. Some of you may not. If you don't, that's fine. I really do feel like this is the idea of just waiting until the right inspirational thought or feeling hits you. It's there for all of us. And obviously this is a collective message. So some people are really ready to follow their path and go the way they want to go. And some people it's really, really tough for. But whoever you are and however that resonates with you, you are being guided towards a new path. And, you know, you might not 100% know what it is just yet, but I do feel like over this weekend, things are going to start being clearer. Just like this Hermit, we're going to be illuminated with that big full moon. So I hope that helps. I'll be back again tomorrow. Don't forget to charge crystals and get some rest if you can. And I will be back again tomorrow with another reading for you. Okay, bye for now.